Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stalker Call of Pripyat. This is part 42 and I've just returned from the Yubileyny service center up here where the entrance to the X8 lab was, and that's went through the lab the last time, fighting off all kinds of horrible creatures and getting bombarded with stuff by bureaus and poltergeists. So all in all, a pretty good time, I must say. Died a couple of times as well, but I kind of expected that, to be honest. Can be tricky, but or perhaps I'm just doing it completely wrong. That might actually be the case. But so I've run back here to the laundromat, and while I was doing that, Colonel Kowalski contacted me and saying that he wanted a word with me in private. So I've also just stashed some of the stuff I found and repaired my gear. But so let's head up to the Colonel and see what's going on. And of course, from the X8 lab, I brought back a number of documents, and they're kind of just like describing this item 62, the Gauss rifle, and some experiments they did with that, and not particularly interesting per se, but they do provide some background information about what's been going on and what kind of stuff they've been working on. But
Major, we've got a serious problem. This operation has been getting more ridiculous every minute since the helicopters crashed. The men are dropping like flies. We've got no comms with HQ, and the situation just keeps getting worse. The evacuation choppers didn't show up again, and at this rate it won't be long before we lose control of the situation completely. We need to establish communications with HQ right now. Our communications expert believes that the signal is being jammed from somewhere close to us. He's working on getting the coordinates as we speak. I sent some of my men to check out a possible source of the interference, but they went missing, and their personal signals aren't registering. Major, one of your objectives is to establish communications with HQ. Given the situation we find ourselves in, this should be your priority from now on. Also, as a personal favor to me, please find my boys.
right, so okay, so he sent out some guys to locate what they suspect is something jamming the communications, so that's why they can't reach the headquarters. So I think I'll head back here, and it was just one of the messages popping up said that I could restock ammo and medical supplies, but I'm not sure if you noticed, but some shotgun ammo. But the medic who used to be over here is now gone, so apparently he sent him out in the field. I'm not sure why he didn't just send me, but then again I was busy at the Yubileyny service center, so. And looks like we're heading up here in the middle of the night. What could possibly go wrong? Well, I guess I could wait until morning. Actually kind of hard to see with all this flashing and my night vision and so on, but anyways, let's press on. Okay, getting close. Okay, so dead soldiers. I don't think Kowalski's gonna be too happy about this, to be honest. Radio interference, search the body. Explosives with a timer. Okay. I guess I'll be needing them.
Base, I found one of your men. It looks like he blew himself up with a grenade. There are no signs of a firefight or any other evidence of him being attacked.
Kowalski here. Roger that, Major. Hey, I got good news. We finally acquired the exact coordinates of the source of interference. The signal is coming from the kindergarten building.
Oh, those damn kids interfering our comms. Okay, so that's down there, and this guy blew himself up with a grenade. That's unfortunate. And well, there's certainly something going on. I'm not sure if you can see. The flashlight especially is kind of plant explosives. I'll just try not to die like that other guy. So I believe this is fairly straightforward. As you can see here, geez. Okay. Another one of these signs. And of course, where they appear, there's one of these stashes. And I think in an earlier episode I kind of said I had a theory about them, and I think, well, at least they might be stashes left by mercenaries, the ones that were using the Gauss rifle, because they always include, well, these medkits. Those are not significant, but batteries, and that's ammo for the Gauss rifle. So I'm assuming it's something like that, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's explained anywhere if there is an importance to those stashes, but another poltergeist. Okay. Door locked. Open door. Empty. Okay. So, just your normal average abandoned kindergarten filled with mutants. Oh, I think it's actually that thing causing the interference. And I'm not sure exactly what it is, but okay, let's try a different approach. Well, seemed to work. least. Yeah, and the screen is back to normal, so I guess that's what caused the crazy whatever. Kind of freaky. It's just standing there. And that's the medic, I believe. Major, thank God I'm saved. How did you end up here? I don't remember much. I was so scared I could barely think. Don't even know what scared me. Just had a feeling I had to hide, so I ran. I remember streets, turning somewhere. Came to my senses in this hole. Door was locked from the outside. I thought I was gonna die in here. How did you find me? Actually, let's get the hell out of here and closer to the base. This place is giving me the willies. Okay, let's go. Looks like we're heading straight back to the base, so that's nice.
Is that really you? Well, I'll be. We were starting to think we'd never see our doc again. So what happened?
Well, it's a long story. I'll tell you another time.
Okay. Thanks for your help. By the way, the Colonel wants you to pay him a visit.
Thanks. I'll do that.
Also, Gary headed for Yanov's station to restock. He asked me to tell you that he won't be back for a few days.
Gotcha.
So, tell me, where were you?
You're not going to believe me anyway, but in a fridge.
What fridge? Where did you find it?
Where did I find it? I'd like to see you find anything in my estate.
And what state would that be?
Not quite sure how to describe it.
Okay. Oh, there's the Colonel. I think I'm... Oh yeah, I got some shotgun ammo. I can actually use my... actually I'm doing fairly well with medkits. So, let's talk to the Major. Oh, Colonel, sorry.
I spoke to the HQ commander and reported the situation to him, along with all the information that's been collected. There won't be any helicopter support for a while. He suggested that we fortify our position and await further orders. USS observers are currently at the HQ, so you'll be able to talk to your superiors soon enough.
Colonel, a radio signal has been detected, and its source is not far from the base. The transmission is encrypted, and I haven't been able to crack it yet.
Do you have the coordinates?
Yes, I have the coordinates, but the signal is intermittent, and it's moving.
Monolith again?
So, I'm listening, Major. Bye. Okay, so let's just get some medkits from this guy. Medical supplies. Bandages, drugs, oh, and some food as well, so that's cool. And while we're on the topic of food... Yum yum. So, let's go investigate this signal. Monolith, eh? Still lovely weather out here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Just want to check out something. Okay, couple of anomalies. Can I go in through this way? Come on. Yep. I think there's a stash right here. I just wanted to see if... I can use the grenades. Okay, I'll just pick up the ammo. What the hey. So...
The signal is back. Transmitting coordinates.
Okay. Oh. Jesus. Whoop. Whoop.
The signal is gone.
Well... it's right there.
It's back. It's right next to you.
I don't see anyone.
It's close, and it's moving toward our base.
It's underground.
Good.
Major Kowalski here. You better get back here. We need to prepare for possible attack. Bastards won't catch us with our pants down this time.
Alright. Let's... okay.
Don't shoot. I'm headed to the main entrance.
Who are you?
My name is S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
You're the stalker who disabled the Scorcher?
Yes, but my plan didn't work. I came here to speak with your commanders. I have information that will allow the army to take control of the zone and destroy it.
And the mission is starting.
Come, let's talk inside.
We've got a problem. Our choppers are crashing for reasons that we've not understood yet.
Until we work it out, there won't be any helicopter support. The only way to get to the borders of the zone is on foot.
The reasons are obvious. There are many anomalies in the air, especially in the center of the zone.
We had a map with the safe air corridor between anomalies, and the helicopters had emission protection systems.
That's odd. You're telling me you haven't noticed that anomalies move around after an emission. Some disappear, and new ones show up in different places, which makes your map of anomalies effectively useless.
So that's what it is.
What?
Emissions don't just follow one another. If you can scan the area and identify all the anomalies, the choppers will be able to collect us safely, provided they're dispatched right after an emission.
We must inform the HQ of this as soon as possible.
I'll contact my commanders right after the emission. Lieutenant, get him on the line as soon as you can.
So, one of the most famous stalkers of all time has showed up here. S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Now quietly enjoying some sausage. Let's have a chat with him. I'll share everything I know as long as the information reaches the right people. Okay, cool. And there goes the alarm. I guess that's the approaching emission. What information do you want to hand over to the government? Lots of things. I'm sure that the information I have can be used to destroy the zone. Thought I could do it myself, but it turned out to be far more complicated. Okay, what did you see in the sarcophagus? It's all fake. The monolith, the wish granter. It's just a lie, a device that clouds your mind, and the people behind it are hiding out somewhere else. Do you know who's behind it? Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know what to believe anymore. Despite that, I found out more than they wanted me to. We monitored your radio signal. Yes, I contacted a stalker called Guide. He told me how to get to this place via the underground tunnels. Who's Guide? A legendary stalker. They say he can lead you anywhere in the zone. The army boys are lucky to have met him. Wouldn't have lived long without him. How did you know the military are here? Guide told me. He was the one who brought Kowalski and his squad here. Oh, I see. And right here I have an option to tell him that I found his stashes, and that's because I still have the 3 documents I found inside those stashes with me. So, yes, I found these notes. Thank you. Ghost and Fang were my friends. Together we managed to get past the Scorcher and reach the CNPP. Unfortunately, they both died. After our return, we parted company. I was wounded and stayed with the doctor at the swamps. I didn't see them again. So, lost the documents, but he gave me 2 artifacts and some medkits. And I got 2 achievements. One of them is a Keeper of Secrets. Your foresight has served you well. On finding notes in S.T.A.L.K.E.R group's stashes, you kept them until you find their rightful owners. So that's of course for giving these documents to S.T.A.L.K.E.R and not selling them off to OWL or whatever. After getting the notes, S.T.A.L.K.E.R found a new reason to live and reach his objective, whatever the cost. So I guess that's sort of a morale booster for S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Artifact Hunter. You found every type of artifact known to zone researchers. This has earned you the respect of stalkers and close attention of bandits. Stalkers think more of you now. Bandits will try to hunt you down. Great. Whenever you venture out into the zone. So that's kind of cool. We got this one, Firefly, and a Flame. I think we've had these before, but this is new, so this is the last one I needed. So now I've actually had in my possession all the different artifacts. So that's kind of neat.
Looks like the mission is over. Contact HQ.
Roger. HQ on the line.
Because of the emission, it's impossible to establish comms during one.
Okay. Alright, listen up. Operation Fairway is being taken over by the USS. Is Major S.T.A.L.K.E.R there?
Yes.
Okay. He's in command from now on. Tell him to stay put, to be contacted by his superior shortly.
Roger.
Major S.T.A.L.K.E.R here. I read you.
Good. As of this moment, you are responsible for completing Operation Fairway. Kowalski and the Stingray squad will assist you. Report.
I've managed to acquire documents about experiments carried out in the zone. Furthermore, we've been contacted by a stalker who's been in the CNPP. His name is S.T.A.L.K.E.R, and he's offered us his cooperation.
Roger. Accept his offer. You know what caused our helicopters to crash?
Yes, I have the data, and S.T.A.L.K.E.'s information confirms it. The helicopters were hit by anomalies after their locations changed during the emission. The anomaly map issued to the pilots turned out to be useless.
Good. That means we have until the Stalker from position B28. Stingray squad will be evacuated with you. The birds are already in the air. Over and out.
You heard the news, fellas. When we go, stick together and keep the Stalker alive. Any questions? Get ready to move.
And on that note, I think this is gonna be the end of this episode. And I was actually just reminded that I kinda missed something, which is a shame, but I think I'll explain that in the next episode. We're getting near the end of the game, so it's gonna be interesting to see what fans out from here, but anyways, this is the end of part number 42, and thank you all for watching. Hope to see you all in the next one.